and welcome to Business 300. My name is Philip Kulashov, and this is 300 Seconds About Business. We're all a busy people, so I have 5 minutes or less to get my point across. Alright, this shouldn't take longer than 5 minutes. I wouldn't say that growth is a requirement for a business. Maybe you have a simple business that you run full time. It puts food on the table and keeps you busy. You're not looking to grow it, but just keep it sustaining your family. Good for you. The business will die with you, but that's okay. It's an approach that some business owners take. All is good. But many business owners are interested in growth. Whether it's growing their revenue, increasing their profit, or cultivating character and competencies, growth is a normal part of most business management. It could also be a discouraging and confusing part. Typically, we start by formulating some sort of a plan. This is where we want to be in 3 years. This is how we're going to get there, and this is what we're going to do. And then we start working the plan. But pretty quickly, we realize that either our plan was insufficient or misguided, or we're not getting the results we thought we would get. There could be a few reasons for it. Maybe your plan was a faulty plan. Or maybe your plan was totally fine, but you're not God, so you don't control the universe. The man plans his way, but the Lord directs his steps, right? Whatever the reason, the problem with plans is that they rely on making assumptions. There's no way to escape it. All we can do is accept it. Plans have to do with the future, and anytime we think about the future, there are always assumptions that we have to make, unless we have access to the oracles of Delphi. But then our future probably doesn't look good, so forget that. We're stuck with making assumptions. We assume that certain things will stay the same and certain things will change. And the further we look down the path, the more ifs it's filled with. If this happens, I can do that. And if I do that, and if this happens, then I can do this about it. The ifs start stacking. Here's the secret. The more ifs there are, the less likely the future will follow your plan. A counter-response is to make no plans. Just take things as they come and utilize any current opportunities. But if you just utilize opportunities as they come at you, any work that will take more than 1 day still requires some sort of a plan with assumptions in place. And then we're back to the ifs. So, if we keep in mind that the more assumptions we have, the less accurate our plans are, but we know that plans are still important, how should we approach making them? Well, first, we should know our ultimate end goal. What is it that you're trying to achieve? Call it your North Star, your challenge, your objective. Call it whatever you like. What is the end goal? Grow annual sales to 10 million by the end of year 3. Grow annual profit to 5 million by end of year 5. Have an end goal that will tether your actions. Then, don't worry about laying out the entire plan. I think that's where a lot of the planning falls on its face. Like I said, there are too many assumptions we have to make. Too many ifs will only transition to too many buts. I would have done it, but you don't know the future, so don't pretend like you do. So instead of planning every step of the way, set a short-term target milestone that's on the way, like between 2 weeks and 13 weeks, not too far out. Again, remember, ifs become buts, assumptions become excuses, and nobody likes that. Just have a measurable milestone, not too far into the future, but that keeps you moving forward. Then, figure out what in your current situation is keeping you from reaching that milestone and act upon it. If you reach that milestone within your set time, set the next milestone. And if your time is up and you don't reach it, set the next milestone from where you currently are. The point is that planning every step of the way rarely works, but you still need a plan and you still need to work. So have your longer-term goal, set a short-term milestone, and then work. Minimize the ifs and the buts, or just keep them in their proper place.